Today I'm going to show you how to add a zipper and a liner to your crochet projects with 0 sewing required. I'm not so great with a sewing needle, so I'm just going to be using a crochet hook for this. It's simple and I think you're going to love it. So for this project, you're going to need a canvas zipper pouch. I'm using my Kiss and Makeup bag pattern. I'll put the link in the description below if you want to make this exact zipper pouch. Otherwise, you can use your own work to attach to the canvas bag. First, I'll take my canvas zipper liner and I'll place it inside of my work, making sure everything's lined up nice and straight. I'm using a 2mm steel crochet hook and the same yarn as I have on the outside of my bag. So I'm going to connect this yarn similar as I would to a normal crochet project. I'm going to insert my hook into any stitch. I typically like to start on one end of the pouch. And I'll insert it into the stitch on the outside, and then I'm going to poke my steel hook through the canvas zipper pouch, making sure it's under the zipper tape so you don't have to go through a lot of material. It's just that one layer. Loop my yarn over the hook and then pull through both layers. And now I should have my tail and my working yarn. And now from here, we're going to be working with surface slip stitches. So to do that, I will insert my hook into the next stitch and then poke my hook through the canvas zipper pouch again, yarn over, pull up a loop, making sure those loops are the same height, and pull through the first loop on my hook. You want to make sure your tension is nice and loose for this project, so pull up on that loop if you need to. Insert your hook into the next stitch, and then push your hook through the canvas zipper liner, yarn over and pull up a loop. 2 loops on the hook, and I'll pull through the first loop on my hook. I'm going to continue to do this all the way around. If you find your yarn is splitting because of the small hook, you could trade out your yarn for a crochet thread or embroidery thread that is the same color as your work. Mostly, you just need to work nice and slow and loose on this project and pay attention to where you are poking your hook through, making sure that it lines up with the stitch on the outside. The stitches should be right below the zipper tape, covering the canvas but not covering the zipper. Once you've made it all the way around, your pouch should be looking something like this. If you find that you're puckering, it's probably because your stitches are too tight. Once you get to the end there, you're going to snip off your yarn. And for this last step, I use a large sewing needle, but you could also use a crochet hook for this. I just find it easier to get that yarn through to the other side with a needle. And I'm going to insert this into the next stitch and through that zipper pouch so that I can knot the 2 ends of my yarn together. I do this several times to make sure it's nice and secure. And now I can trim those ends. And I am all done here. Now that we're finished, we can take a look inside of our pouch, and your stitches should be right up under that zipper tape, nice and hidden. If you're curious how to crochet a zipper without a liner, you can check out this video here. I go through a couple of techniques for that. And again, if you'd like to do this full pattern, you can check out the description below for the link. Until next time, happy crocheting.